Hey guys, Vegan Person RV here, back with another video, and today I'm back with more Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we just worked with a lot of preparations for the school festival. There was a lot of shit we had to do to get ready for the school festival. That's not what I wanted to do, you know. I want to, yeah. Oh, I need to work on my kindness though. Can I go clean? I need to get rank 5 kindness.
Hey.
Like, as soon as, no. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Knowledge, charm, proficiency. Somewhat close to improving kindness. Okay, so everything but kindness and guts are really about to rank up. So, I don't need to make any lockpicks right now. I guess I could study. I'll study on a rainy day. Let me... No. God, Akira, why do you gotta be like that? Akira, why you gotta do that? Let me go in here. Let me clean the friggin' shop up. Why was it so hard to do that? That should not have taken so long. It should not have taken that long for me to just go get cleaning supplies and clean up the place. Media's garbage as expected. It was fun until Medjed. Bro, you thought that shit was fun? Oh shit, oh boy. That's today. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
Bro, that shit wasn't even funny in there laughing. That wasn't even funny in there laughing.
If you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Bro, you've been on so many TV shows, how are you not used to that yet? Well, I guess he is a high school student still.
Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
You speak as if you're not one of them.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
And he, or she will.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see.
Of course.
Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
And it will remain unclear.
I see.
There's no way y'all can prove the metaverse.
Arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous?
Just because they might be dangerous does not mean that they commit murder. You can be dangerous without killing anybody.
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
I wonder why.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested
Again, why are people laughing at that? That wasn't even funny.
But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's good at this, man.
She's pelting him with questions.
She's real good with this.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Exactly.
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
The ones you know of?
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
And...
She's gotta be bluffing.
well, either way, we gotta call that bluff. If he is bluffing, we gotta call it. Call the bluff.
Truth.
Makoto, call the bluff.
You're not going to ask me who they are?
Makoto, call the bluff.
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you
so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
If your hypothesis is true, of course.
What's he planning on saying?
It's quite the confidence you have, if you're so certain. And very well.
Gotta call that bluff.
Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
She's not an idiot, she's calling the bluff. That's the best thing to do in this situation.
There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well.
Quite well, huh?
The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
Well, that's oddly convenient timing, ain't it?
Terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Oh no, you're definitely getting trolled. You are definitely getting trolled.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
Ah, that
I
place.
want you to come too.
Brings back old
There's a matter
memories.
I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
Oh, he definitely set this
We
up.
only have 10 minutes here.
The timing for that phone call was way too convenient for it to not be a setup.
What do you want to talk about? No.
That's Yusuke and On.
That's gotta be shocked.
It looks
I
shocked.
have video footage too.
What?
Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes.
Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav.
A month ago?
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed.
That would have been like around the time we
Frankly,
first
I
went
still
into
can't believe it
Okumura's
myself.
palace. That time when he was right outside and we went into Okumura's
Look at
palace.
these photos, all of you seem quite used to it. We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusion.
Ryuji,
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
that's right.
So, you admit it then.
You clearly know everything. There's no point denying it.
In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case.
It is suspicious that all the victims
To think it
suddenly
would
just
end up
end
like
up in a
this.
group together.
We didn't kill anyone.
I believe that as well,
It's gonna be hard to prove,
so
though.
Sure.
It's gonna be hard to prove.
because I saw another. The real culprit.
What?
For real?
For real?
Who was it?
Is anyone still doing that drinking game to whatever someone says for
identify
real
his
in this
face.
game?
He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
It has to be.
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
Yeah, you can really say that.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat, I swear, it just talked.
Kinda. Maybe.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't.
Yeah, so,
Say,
Talking Cat.
Morgana,
Just,
were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
definitely not.
Anyways, back to what you were talking
Unless you actually know about that world.
Because of that guy? Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people.
That's what we've been doing!
Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
If they could find us. They have no evidence.
You're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
No, they have no evidence that it's this
I can't
group of
overlook
people.
such a
The only
grave
evidence
mistake.
is with Akechi.
Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
Yeah.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Oh, that's blackmail, alright.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom
Yep.
Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case.
Yeah, they'll look
To
for any
capture
sort of way to
culprits
end
behind
it,
the
but the
psychotic
best way to end it is
incidents
to blame
and
the
end
Phantom
commotion.
Thieves.
Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
That's one way to put
What
it.
evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
They're not gonna. They're gonna find a scapegoat, and
Even
that's
if
you
there's no
guys.
objective explanation to the method. It's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
People do that all the time.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? And just because they feel like it?
Yes.
We haven't killed anyone, though!
And we know that,
still
but...
going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
What do you think about how corrupt things are? Then yeah, it does
There's
make
nothing
sense.
I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
You are just a detective
That's
after
why
all.
you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done.
What
Those are
we've
my
done?
conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What?
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Hold on, disband? You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself.
You're basically saying... You're basically saying...
Well, you don't have to decide at the moment.
You're literally saying, help with my investigation, and then once
Considering
I'm
this
done
is
with
we're
you,
talking about,
you're done with your
I believe you'll
job.
come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely
It's
worth coming
literally
to.
help me out, and then once you're done helping me out, you're never doing anything
Should be
again
getting
with that
back.
world.
About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct?
Yeah.
My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Makoto can deal with it, yeah.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Yeah, he had every idea of what we had planned.
Hey, they're going.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that part of our memory is a little hazy,
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in.
but it'll be important later on,
I truly apologize about this.
if we could ever
But
remember.
I'll have to end things here today.
But, yeah. Because, you know, the police injected us with drugs before we got interrogated by Nijima. So,
Can't say anything
we can't exactly remember everything perfectly.
investigation, but I feel
Especially considering this is only a month before
I hope you will continue to pay attention.
the interrogation is taking place. We're pretty much almost caught up.
For today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Because, like, the first part of this game is all flashbacks. We're pretty much almost caught up to
He totally
where
is
Akira is right
still
now.
against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
Yeah, he played that game real
Just
easy.
accept his deal?
I mean, we kind of have
It's
to.
on us. We really don't have a choice.
It's either accept his deal or get arrested.
What are we gonna do?
If we get arrested,
Calm down, Ryuji.
Well, maybe not. Maybe it won't be too bad for the rest of y'all, but Akira's got a criminal record on his head.
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our
Oh wait,
heads
no,
and
they're gonna face murder. They're gonna probably face
we
first-degree
must make
murder
our mind by the
charges.
time he contacts us again.
So
We need to give this a lot of
that's
thought.
gonna be heavy on them. It's gonna be heavy on everybody.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Oh boy.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
There's a perfectly good explanation for that, Sojiro.
The Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring.
There's a
could be attributed
perfectly
to them as
good-
well. Moreover,
There's a perfectly good explanation.
Jeez.
There's a perfectly good explanation. No, don't go drawing your own conclusions. There's a perfectly good explanation about that, Sojiro. We can explain.
The festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Ah, it's this shit.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over.
No, well,
Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
yes, get out. Go, go, go. Oh, Kasumi.
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
Most definitely not. I was just about to head out, yeah.
Since we run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
Are you sure? Do you know what the post-festival party entails, Kasumi?
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai.
Do you know what this...
Now, it's time for your favorite Shuki tradition.
Kasumi, I don't think you know what this entails.
Sharing special. But before that, we've decided to change things up this year.
Huh?
We've got a huge surprise for you all.
What?
Members of the dance club, come on down.
Dance club? This is new. What?
Now everybody, join in. Don't fall behind the
This is new.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it.
It's showtime. Sure, it's showtime, but this is... I thought we were just gonna do another student sharing special, but okay. Yeah, Akira!
Very impressive, Senpai.
Bruh, those skills for Persona 5 Dancing in Moonlight really pay off. Dancing in Starlight? Is it Dancing in Moonlight or Starlight? Hold on, let me check this real quick.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san.
Yeah, it's Starlight.
First year?
Okay, yeah, no, it's Dancing in Starlight. The skills for Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight really come in handy.
We've got a little favor to ask you.
Uh-oh. Well,
Got it. I'm in.
okay. I thought it was a different kind of favor.
I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something.
Cool, okay.
Just wait here and watch what happens.
Alright. All that time spent in Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight really come in handy, huh? I wonder if we'll get DLC to have Kasumi in that game. It'd be nice if we did. It'd be nice if we had DLC for Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight with Kasumi. It'd be nice if we had that. Like, we already have some other DLCs in there with, like, Akechi in them, so why not Kasumi as well? And considering she is a gymnast, it fit pretty well. What are you just standing there for, man? Join her! I love the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside. That was
so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
Yeah, no, that was great. As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
That sounds like Yukiko! That sounded like Yukiko! From Persona 4.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late.
Did you ever get that phone fixed?
Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Be careful heading home.
I will. Please excuse me. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you.
You should have got up there and danced with her, Akira. You know, given what I'm seeing here, I ought to head home. Oh, are we not doing the student sharing special? Receive some messages, post-festival party. I can go with Haru or the boys. Haru. Why do I have an option to go with Haru? I haven't even started her confidant yet. Oh wait. I know what happens if you go with Ryuji and the boys. Should I go with Haru? Nah, you know what? For the sake of the video, I'm going with Ryuji and Mishima. Yeah, no, that was completely new, but that was actually really cool.
All right, that was a great performance by the dance club.
Okay, cool.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
That sucked.
What are you talking about?
It's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
So they didn't change that? So they added the entire sequence with the dance club, but they didn't change Ryuji's little comment about the dance performance sucking? Oh well.
Over here! Over here! This guy's got something. What?
Mishima?
Where is this guy?
It's
I
Mishima.
can't seem to find him. Oh well.
Bruh.
Step on up here.
Oh shit.
What?
Rip. This is karma. This is karma.
Come, everyone's waiting.
Instant karma, Ryuji.
And what is your name? Sakamoto. Sakamoto-kun.
Poor guy.
You look like someone filled to the brim with pent-up anger towards society.
Oh yeah, he is filled to the brim.
What would you like to share with us today, Sakamoto-kun? Sakamoto-kun?
You gotta say something, man.
What's this? Our Sakamoto-kun may look tough, but it turns out he has a nasty case of stage fright.
That or he has nothing to say.
I have a question. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Don't draw any suspicion to us. Don't draw any suspicion, Ryuji.
I'm dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Sakamoto-kun?
Ryuji's in trouble. He might actually spill the beans. No, he wouldn't.
So, you know...
He wouldn't. Stop stuttering.
Okay,
Okay, cool. Hey, what'd you expect? We're not gonna just.
Would you like to join in?
No.
Oh, hell yeah, he does.
Ryuji?
Well then, come on up.
Ryuji? Oh, you are getting it, dude. You're gonna get it. I have a bombshell.
The hell?
What are you gonna say? Oh boy. Oh boy. So yeah, this is what happens when you choose to go to the post-festival party with the boys. You get to shout this out about any of your teammates, even the damn cat. You even get to say that about the damn cat. Oh my god. Of course I could just say I love Ryuji and just... Honestly, the best reaction is when you say I love Ryuji and he's literally right there. Oh, okay, so what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? Huh? What to say? I wish I could just like reload a save over and over and over again and to just show you guys the same thing over. I can reload my save actually. I can definitely reload my save 1.5 million times just to show you guys all the different options here. I could do that. I don't think I will, but I could do that. Let's just say I love Ryuji and get the fucking it. Are you stupid? I don't need that label on me. I won't be able to come back here tomorrow. Is there anything colder than this? Come on, just quit it, please. Alright.
Excuse me. Do you have anything?
Nope.
Well, I guess that's the...
Aw, man. In Persona 5... In the original Persona 5, you would actually say it. And that would be great.
Nice round of applause.
Aw, man. It would have been better if we actually said it. Although, I guess to be fair, we can't give Ryuji that label. Yeah, we can't really give Ryuji that label in a Japanese high school.
Turns out you're just a big chicken, huh?
It's stage fright, man.
I'll kill you if you don't shut.
Yeah, you're back to normal. Nice to see you're back to normal, though.
I can't stop laughing.
Mishima, I'd watch it before he actually socks you.
Dude. By the way, I would have been totally effed if you hadn't said something. Thanks.
No problem, dude.
You mean you were nervous? But you're the brilliant Sakamoto-kun.
Brilliant Sakamoto. Oh, wait a second. Is that a reference to freaking...
I'm going home.
Is that a reference to Haven't You Heard I'm Sakamoto?
Oh, yeah. This ain't really the best way of thanking you, but, here.
Thanks. So yeah, whoever you do choose to spend time with, you actually do increase that social link by a little bit. So truth be told, I probably should have gone with like Haru or Makoto or Yusuke, but I wanted to show this off because this part is funny as hell.
We're knee-deep in shit dealing with Akechi, and he gets to just laugh his ass off.
Well, yeah, he's not really involved in this.
I'm kinda jealous.
It'd be nice if we were in that situation, huh?
Later.
Later.
Oh, wait!
Are you still laughing? Bro, what goes on? You're still laughing. Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. I bet it's because of that fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. Ah, fuck. We really should be blaming the people who requested it. Well, shit. Uh-oh.
Welcome home.
Uh-oh.
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Sorry.
Taba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
Yeah, why didn't you go inside?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand.
Ah.
Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
We need some of Boss's curry and coffee right now.
The mass media has been causing quite a
We need some of
commotion
Boss's
lately.
curry and coffee. Calm
No
everything down a little
countermeasure
bit.
for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want.
Well, yeah, it's the general public.
So-
What do you expect out of them?
How's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
Well, it's not easy to find evidence of these guys, you know. Well, given the plan they have, I guess this makes
if
sense.
things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
Which doesn't make sense, but okay.
But sir,
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
Isn't she in her
We
20s?
may need to reform the operation as well.
I guess she is
Since
pretty
the
young
selected
compared to a
personnel
lot
for
of
this-
other lawyers and prosecutors
Please,
out
let
there.
me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally.
Which is nice.
That's what you want, isn't it?
It's partially... That's
the
nice.
leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
And you're so
I'll make
confident of that
myself clear
because...
again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
Oh, you'll get your results alright,
I
but...
understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
The unexpected
To you,
meaning
sir?
what?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
The unexpected meaning what exactly?
Everything is proceeding as planned.
He really just looks like a creepy old man with that avatar. Oh boy.
Rom,
Oh boy.
Sojiro?
Oh boy. I'm gonna be quiet and let this play out. I'm not gonna say a word for this scene. I'm gonna let it play out.
I was cleaning up and found this.
All I say is that this is one of my favorite scenes in this game. So I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna be quiet and let this play out. I won't say a word.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. Even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought, your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And you always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
You're sharp.
You think this is a game? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm a Phantom Thief.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like I didn't somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
My favorite scene in the entire game. Ryuji said it! Now let Ryuji say the F word, please. He'll text it all the time, but let him say it. But yeah, no. That is, by far, my favorite scene in this entire... Well, at least from the original Persona 5, it's definitely my favorite scene. You know, maybe there's a new scene... Maybe there's a new scene in this game that might become my favorite, but as of this moment, that scene is by far my favorite in Persona 5. It's for a lot of reasons, really.
We're gonna win, no matter what.
There's a lot of reasons behind it, really, for why that scene is my favorite, and you know, maybe I'll go into more detail about it someday. But it's crazy. Tama? Nah, you can't blame yourself for that. Is Sojiro still awake? He probably is. Go home. He'll worry. Yeah. Good night, Futaba.
Hey!
Ah! Damn it. I can't do shit today, can I?
Yep.
Ah! Okay, that's fine. Wait! I can throw something on the shelf, can I?
Yep.
Can I not throw anything on the shelf? I'm not worrying about... Let me decorate the shelf! It will not take very long for me to just throw something on the shelf real quick. And we're down to 21%.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom
You definitely have a dislike for Masayoshi Shido. I'm curious as to why, Sojiro.
The Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Morning.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
30 million
yen? Considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Do it! Well, only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
We understand. We can joke about it a little bit, you know?
We'll be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I'm sorry, Sojiro.
This isn't about me. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility.
There's no way you could have realized it.
All I can do now is give you shelter.
Honestly, if that whole situation with Futaba never happened, there's no way you could have realized everything that's going on. Just believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
We all are in a way. Man, Sojiro's the best.
Did you see that reward?
Sojiro's the best.
Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, The Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1.
Great. Fun. How wonderful.
Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested that they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Yeah, 30 million yen. Crazy amount of money. How much is that in US dollars? How much is that? Hold on. Wait. How much is what is 30 million yen in USD? I'm gonna look that up real quick. 30 million yen is $278,331.87 and that's in USD.
We're wanted now.
Yeah.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
Kinda. Not exactly, but kinda.
It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals. I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity. Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, they were corrupt, but...
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's definitely the plan, yeah.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end.
Don't start arguing about this right now.
At the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
We couldn't.
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
He is a criminal. There's nothing...
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru.
It's not your fault. We would deal with Okumura one way or another.
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck!
Let him say it! Let him say it! Let him say it!
Ryuji!
He has a right to be mad!
Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? How did we lose? What did we do wrong?
Honestly, we lost sight of our goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a Phantom Thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous Phantom Thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this? Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone. Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.
You're not gonna expect us to get up and fight back from
Dumping
this.
everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this. Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
There's an easy how. We need to find Akechi. Take up that deal of his.
Hey, it's me.
Hey.
About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I know how you feel.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that had made me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
Yeah, you can do that tomorrow.
See ya.
Ryuji is by far my favorite character in this game. In LeBlanc. Yeah, it's right after the... We'll manage. We'll manage.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
That's all we can do. But yeah, no, Ryuji, by far, my favorite character in Persona 5. Maybe that's because I relate to him a lot. You can say that. You can say maybe it's because I'm just a fan of the whole quote-unquote dumb blonde trope or whatever. Whatever reason you may have for it. Ryuji will always, by far, be my favorite Persona 5 character. From hello, if not the favorite, he's at least the one character that I can relate to the most.
Now listen.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes on.
It's the one character that I can relate to the most, and maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I say he's my favorite, because I can relate to him so heavily. But yeah, that scene that just happened upstairs in the attic. That got me really emotional. So in more ways than one, I'll say.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures.
Ryuji yelling, everyone so down in the dumps, realizing they went wrong and they're in deep shit. It got me emotional in more ways than one. So, if I'm a bit quiet if I'm like a bit quiet right now, then that's why.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he? I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. And someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
No, I always thought it was crazy how politicians can spin the real world events
When you say that you want us to cooperate
to
with you,
fit their own political
exactly
bills so
do you
easily.
intend us
I
to
always
do?
found it crazy that people could do that.
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Coffee?
Quit effing around!
please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wit's end as well.
Of course.
She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
It's been used a lot
The
before.
police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
Oh, they can.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san.
What?
I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Somewhat, I guess.
Precisely.
Or I guess entirely.
Still, there's no need to change your heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
Oh, I would believe that.
Saying the police would do such a thing?
They've done such a thing before.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten. My objective
It's
is
a
to
fucked
find the
up
true
system,
culprit.
man. It's a fucked up
That
system.
must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
Extremely bad.
Worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Yup.
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
Yeah, shit like that happens a lot in the real world already.
I guess I can understand how you feel. And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen?
Use her palace,
I'm
use her
certain
shadow.
they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.
Concerning everything that just
So how
happened,
about
yeah.
it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart.
Which is?
She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further.
Bruh.
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
Makoto?
What do you mean? You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
He did say that last time.
As expected from a Nijima. So,
Well, to be fair, you did say last time that you expect us to
Makoto,
disband after.
what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
Leaves everything closed.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Oh, we know why.
Because of sickening human beings.
We know why he seeks justice.
Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Yeah, and we know about that thanks to his confidant.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
He basically is. He just took a completely different way of going about things.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
He's really just like us,
They're
but
similar,
he really is just like us,
Maybe
but he
that's
just
why
went
I
on a
thought
different
that I could
path.
ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We will, yeah. To be fair,
I was actually rather worried there.
to be fair, it's not like we have a choice in the matter.
Without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
It has to.
Mako-chan, I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is
To change a certain
because
someone's
I
heart.
wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though.
Yeah, she always was saying that the reason
I've
she
also
joined
known
was to
for
change
quite
a
some
certain
time that she
someone's
has a
heart.
palace. Why didn't you tell us? It was too selfish of a reason.
By that logic, Futaba's reason and Haru's reason was also too selfish.
Though I was too scared to look any
Shellfish.
further into it on my own.
Selfish,
Why don't we try
selfish.
going there
and-
now to scope the place out?
Now?
A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Like right now?
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Later on in the week, probably.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
Yeah, let's just leave her be for a
I'm
bit.
sorry, everyone.
Don't apologize. Take your time.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
She was, but it is her own sister, you know. Yeah, this is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't
And
be
her
helped.
sister's the only family she has left. So,
Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
it has to. It has to go well. For all of us. Yeah, look at how slow that the calendar is fast forwarding. We're getting really close to this room, to this time right here. We're getting real close. We're less than a month away.
In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi?
Goro
The
Akechi.
Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yep.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
Rather because of the Okumura case.
Can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
To be fair, y'all were in an argument and y'all had gone off on your own separate ways
Although,
with this.
His attitude did change suddenly around that time.
Especially regarding the Phantom
Akechi-kun
Thieves.
kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the two mental shutdown cases.
Yep.
And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
Yep.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Yep. That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility.
Mm-hmm.
No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
In a way, we did that to save you.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
Yep. Well, actually, it was both Makoto and Akechi. So.
Perhaps I'm overthinking.
But in a way, it was to save you, because if we let your palace be, if we let that shadow of yours be, then it could easily be used
You need to keep your focus.
It would like give you a mental shutdown, and it would drag the Phantom Thieves even
Seems you're
further
completely
through the
worn
dirt.
out. But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk.
If anything, we're far from lost right now.
When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct?
Yeah.
Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor.
Yep.
However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point, no, most likely from the start, I was a mere puppet.
Yep.
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later.
Glad to see you understand that.
Arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Slowly starting to accept the truth. What is this, rank 9? I thought we were rank 9! I don't know where I got that from.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you.
Whatever you
Was
need
a
to
change of
confirm.
heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Alright, let's head back to the 28th. Yep. 28th. We're almost completely caught up.
What's the saver you need? It's late already.
We're almost caught up. We're almost caught up.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her.
We have a month left. A month left. A month, in-game month, and then we're caught up. No more
Things like her work
flashbacks.
ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case
And
we
then
get a roadblock
obviously
in her
the
palace.
story picks up even more after we're caught up
I
to
can look up more,
where
you
we
know.
are with that interrogation room
Stuff
and
like a
Nijima-san.
repertoire of underwear.
We don't need that.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men. You're Phantom Thieves.
Doesn't stop you from hounding after On.
Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first.
Yeah, this actually might be important here from Taba.
There's something else we want you to look into.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, we can't remember anything because drugs. Yeah. Although I gotta say, it's very convenient. Very convenient timings that these sort of memory fades happen. Today's train news. The investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. The opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That along with the legislator Shido's plan for a new party has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Oh boy. That sounds exciting. that sounds very exciting. Alright. Okay, I was gonna say skip, but people are texting. Where are we meeting today? Yeah, we never told where to meet up. Courthouse. Government office district. Kasumi Gakusi. Try saying that 5 times fast. Yeah, normal people don't typically go there. Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. And Dive Building. It's kind of like the Law District, I guess you could say. Yeah, we're heading straight into a lion's den. You gotta be real careful. But I'm gonna leave that for the next episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!